I don't know how many of you will have a video of President Bola Tinubu outlining his achievement and success recorded during his first year in office. Because I've searched all over the internet trying to see it. I've gone in all media platforms. I couldn't find one. The only thing I was able to see was his address during a brief meeting with the joint house of the Senate and the House of Rep. And from what he did on that video, from everything he said, Baba was rather still like he's still campaigning other than outlining his achievements and telling Nigerians and the world what he has done so far in 1 year. Perhaps Baba have nothing to say, just like we all expected. But since he wouldn't say anything, there are a lot of things that we know. There are a lot of things, even though not that much, that we know that he has done. So perhaps he felt they were not that so much for him to brag about. But because they were excellent record, I will broadcast it on his behalf so that we can give him the applaud that he deserves. How many of you know that 767 manufacturing companies shut down in Nigeria within Tinubu's first year in office? 767 manufacturing companies shut down in Nigeria. How does that sound to you? And they said this was attributed to a result of 350 billion naira worth of good being unsold in 2023. You get it? So when they are manufacturing goods and they are no longer getting buyers because the economy is hard, because the economic policy is terrible, what option will be left? They shut down. 767 manufacturing companies shutting down in a nation's economy. We all should obviously know what that means. The hardship facing Nigerians today didn't just fall from the sky. It was being breeded and bettered by the leaders we have. This is a terrible thing. Now there is another news. They say more Nigerian students dropped out of school as a result of Tinubu's economic policies. I think this statement is being credited to the ASU chairman. I saw it on People's Gazette, so you can check your Google too. This is the major achievement of Bola Tinubu. But from my own survey, I can tell you about the local artisans, the welders, the electricians, the fashion designers, those we have in our local environment. You watching this video can attest to the fact that the ones in your area are no longer in business. They backed down. And what are the reasons? First and foremost is electricity. They don't have it. And as for those that struggle, that try to stay in business, multiple taxation has sent them up packing. That is the best thing a Bola Ahmed Tinubu government has been able to bring to Nigeria. Multiple taxation, taxing unemployed citizens, hitting them really hard. Imagine factories are shutting down, which means jobs are being lost in a society, in an economy, and you are taxing these same citizens. And all of this is happening within his first 1 year. And to imagine that he might just be heading towards 8 years, may the gods of my land forbid, that is something we must really worry about in advance. For those of you that supported this government to power, and those of you still supporting this government today, I don't know what I want to tell you other than it no go better for una.